Set in a remote mountain village in Ming China, the 14th century CE. The story is largely seen through the eyes of Gu, a well-meaning but unambitious scholar and painter, with a tendency towards being clumsy and ineffectual. A stranger arrives in town and requests his portrait painted by Gu. But his real objective is to bring a female fugitive back to the city for execution on behalf of the East Chamber Guards. The fugitive, Yang, is befriended by Gu, and together they plot against the corrupt eunuch Wei, who wants to eradicate all trace of her family after her father attempts to warn the emperor of the eunuch's corruption. His daughter fled, and the saintly and powerful abbot Hui Yuan intervened to protect them. The stranger, Yang, and her friends are all superior warriors. The stranger has a special flexible sword that bends and that he can wear within his belt, making him seem unarmed. One of the unique aspects of the film is that Gu is a non-combatant all the way through the film, and only becomes involved when he sleeps with Yang. Upon doing so, he is no longer the naive bumbling innocent, but instead becomes confident and assertive. And when Yang's plight is revealed, he insists on being part of it, and even comes up with a fiendish ghost trap for the East Chamber Guards. This is a plan to use a supposedly haunted site to play tricks on the guards to make them believe they are prey to the undead. In the aftermath, Gu walks through the carnage laughing at the ingenuity of his plan until the true cost of human life dawns upon him. He sees Abbot Hui and his followers arrive to help bury the dead. After the battle, Gu is unable to find Yang, who he is told has left him and does not want him to follow her. He tracks her down at the monastery of Abbot Hui, where she has given birth to a child by Gu and become a nun. She tells Gu that their destiny together has ended and gives Gu their child. Later, when Gu and the child are tracked down by Hsu Xian Chen, the evil commander of eunuch Wei's army, Yang and General Shi come to Gu's rescue. Abbot Hui and 4 of his monks also arrive to fight Hsu. After Hsu fakes repentance in order to surprise attack Abbot Hui, a battle begins in which Hsu is killed and Yang, Shi, and Abbot Hui are all badly injured, the latter bleeding golden blood. The film famously ends with the injured Yang staggering toward a silhouetted figure, presumably Abbot Hui, seen meditating with the setting sun forming a halo around his head, an image suggesting the Buddha and enlightenment.